Hey guys, I'm back with another video. This one is all about my top 5 toys or books for my kids. So, as you know, we have 3 kids. We have Nicholas, who is 6 and currently in kindergarten. We have Audrey, who is 4 and currently in preschool. And we have Louisa, who is 2 and currently at home with me during the days. But anyway, after having 3 kids in a matter of 4 years, I have certainly gone through my share of toys and books with the kids. From infant stage all the way up to now we are entering the elementary school age. The toys certainly change. They really change from infancy to 6, 7 years old. So, let me go ahead and jump in and get started because I want this to be a fairly quick video for you to check out. I'm going to start with a book. So, one of my absolute favorite books to read the kids is Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. And I think this is super cute. I love this version of it, especially because it is a board book, so it's super sturdy for Lou to play with, and she's not going to rip it. And it is the size of a standard book. So it's not what I would call an abridged board book. You know, a lot of times you'll get board books and there'll be like an abridged version of the original book. No, this is the original book, but in a board book form. So it is still the, I would say 8.5 by 11, maybe 9 by 12 size, and it is really heavy duty. It's great for all the kids because it goes through all the letters of the alphabet, and they do lots of fun things. This book is written by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault, I believe is how you say it. And then it's illustrated by Louis Ehlert. So, definitely recommend this book for basically any age group up through really kindergarten. Okay. So let's get into some toys. I'm going to start with a toy that we acquired before Nicholas was even born. So we've had this toy for 6 years. And this was a toy that I had as a kid that my grandmother had at her house. And it was something that I really wanted to get for my kids to have because I remember really enjoying it. And it was kind of a little nostalgic for me. My grandmother absolutely meant the world to me. And so it's fun to have something in the house that reminds me of my childhood and the times that I spent with her. So, this is a shape sorter. It is actually sold in the Tupperware catalog. So if you have to find, I think, a Tupperware representative to probably get this. You might be able to find it on Amazon, I'm not sure. But essentially what it is it has 5, so it has a total of 10 shapes. And this little ball comes apart. The shapes are inside. And then the shapes, see, like this one's a star, are little plastic shapes. And you just find it and see? It's really great for really any age because there's not anything to choke on or get hurt by. And it really helps the kids learn their shapes and do fine motor skills, so get the shapes into the right holes. That's really the tough part for the kids. And then it's fun to take apart and let them fall out. I'm going to be honest with you, when we first got this, before Nicholas was old enough to even play with it, Dan and I would time each other and race to see who could put all the shapes in the fastest. So, yeah, I know. Something that parents do when they only have one tiny baby. So, highly recommend this. Definitely actually makes a really good baby shower gift or a first birthday gift. Okay, so moving on. This is for a little bit of an older age group, although Louisa loves these, Audrey loves these, Nicholas even plays with them. Definitely geared, I would say, to anyone who loves the Disney princesses. But these are Magic Clip dolls. So, I don't know if you've seen these. Actually, Mattel makes them, but now that Hasbro has taken over the Disney Princess line, I'm not really sure if they're going to be manufactured anymore. But you can still find them in places like Amazon, and you can still find them in some toy stores while the transition from Mattel to Hasbro is going on. Essentially, what it is, I call it the Chip Clip doll. It is a chip clip, see, that fits on this doll. okay? So these are about, I would say, like 3.5 to 4 inches high. This one is Cinderella. Can you see her? She's super cute. And this is actually an Anna dress. So essentially, I don't have a Cinderella dress, but essentially what it is the dresses go on any of the dolls. So like I said, this is a dress from an Anna, and you just clip it on, and you're done. And she's ready for the ball, maybe to go to the Frozen ball. I don't know. So we have like Rapunzel. Here's Elsa. We actually have every princess and probably 2 of every princess. I believe we also have 3 Annas and 3 Elsas. I'm telling you, it's an obsession. We probably have about 30 of them because the kids just love them. And these dresses are super durable. They do come apart if a kid like pulls on them, and you just snap them right back together. We haven't had one break yet, and we've had them for over a year in our house with a 1-year-old, and starting out with we had a 1-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 5-year-old, and they've lasted a year at least, and we haven't broke any of them. So I can tell you that is not the truth for many of the other toys that were much more expensive than these. These were running in the stores for like $5 per set, you know, with a doll and like maybe 2 dresses. So really like affordable and fun. Okay, so let's move on to my next favorite book. And I would say this is more of like a book series or a style of book. And these are 5-minute storybooks. So 5-minute storybooks are really great. Actually, Louisa really likes them, but the bigger kids like them probably the most. I love these because it condenses a bunch of books or stories about popular characters into one book. So you can go through and basically say, okay, we're going to read this book at bedtime, but you're just going to get to pick out a story. It really makes it well organized, they're really well written, and they do only take about 5 minutes for you to read at a normal pace, so you're not like flying through them to get them done in 5 minutes. This one is the 5-minute Bernstein Bear stories. Again, very nostalgic from when I was a child because I had all the Bernstein Bear books. In fact, my kids have a lot of them. But these are actually newer stories. So, for example, Honey Bear is in these. And Honey Bear was the 3rd child in the Bernstein Bears. And I don't think that they came out with her until later, after I was a little kid. So, it's really great. The illustrations are good. Yeah, they have cute illustrations. They're easy to read. The kids absolutely adore these books. So we have 5-minute Bernstein Bears. We also have 5-minute Disney Pixar stories. This is one of the kids' favorites because it's got cars and monsters and ink and Buzz Lightyear's got Toy Story, and it's got Up and all kinds of popular Disney Pixar characters in it. I believe we also have just a Monsters Inc. one because the kids went through a phase where they really love Monsters Inc. I know they make a 5-minute Disney Princess one. I'm sure, honestly, if you go on Amazon, I'll put a link in the description below. There is like a whole series of these, and they are absolutely great for your children's library, and they're actually really reasonably priced. I think these were at Costco for like $9.99 a piece, and to tell you how many stories are in there, there are 12 stories. So it's essentially less than $1 a book, we'll say. I mean, they're not full books, but really, kids this age don't have much more than a 5-minute attention span when it comes to a story. So, yeah, highly recommend those. Okay, so I've gone through all the stuff that I can easily pick up and show you. The last item on my list you have probably seen in quite a few of my vlogs. I just love this item, and this was something that Louisa received as a birthday gift. It was something that I requested from Grandma to buy for her because I knew that not only Louisa, but all of my kids would get a lot of use of it, especially during the cold winter months. I need creative or non-creative, but creative ways for them to exhaust their energy indoors and to do it safely. It's not exactly safe to have the kids running up and down the stairs or running around in the kitchen or doing any of that. So I needed a way that they could safely expel their energy and have a good time. Okay, this is the Fisher-Price Little Trampoline. This trampoline is about 3 feet across, and it has this sturdy handle for the kids to hold on to. And honestly, they just absolutely love this trampoline. It was super easy to put together. You can check out that video by clicking the eye in the sky or in the description below. I actually did a time-lapse video showing me putting this together. But honestly, I love this thing, and it is getting its fair share of use. You have seen it in multiple videos, and the kids absolutely love it. I'll put a clip of them jumping on it right here. Here. Okay? Okay, well, those are my top favorite toy/books for kids that are my age. Leave a comment below. Tell me what your favorite item was and why, and tell me what one of your top books or toys for your kids is. I would love to know, because I'm sure that they vary greatly from person to person, because I think it's all about personal preference and how much use you can get out of it. Kids' personalities are different, their likes and dislikes are different, so definitely want to know. I would love to check out some other toys and books for my kids. So, as always, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you click that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And click subscribe, because I put out videos all the time. And I will see you next time. Bye.
You're perfect in the perfect way. You're perfect and I hope you stay. Your goofy little self eternally. Whoa. I'm weird like you, I know it's true. I'm in the clouds up there with you. You think you're flawed, but wouldn't you agree? You're perfect for me.